Hey guys, Charlani here. I am breaking down this project and I am sharing not only, spoiler alert, amazing outcome, but also where I ran into some trouble and how I'll do better next time. And yes, there will be a next time. All right, guys, we are finally tackling this situation right here. You may recognize this room from our bathroom makeover. This is a Jack and Jill bathroom that we repainted and we added some really fun decor. This is the bathroom that goes directly into our home gym. And then on the other side, we have the regular bathroom here, the shower, toilet area. Does that look familiar? Oh, I love the vibes in here. Love, 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 love. And then it goes into this bathroom here. And you can see there's that. So this is what we are tackling today. We need to do something about this countertop because you can see a little bit here. This is hair dye that had been sitting on here for months, maybe even years. My daughter used to do hair in what is now our gym, but we are empty nesters now, so she actually works in a physical salon, an actual location. But she used to do hair in here when she was in high school. It's always just been her thing. So we have a lot of staining going on here. Now listen, I have absolutely tried everything. I had posted on my Instagram and I got so many suggestions, different combinations of cleansers, bleaches. I'm not kidding. I think I've tried just about everything. Nothing is going to get these off. So what we're gonna do is paint them. I've done a little bit of research. I think this is gonna work. I don't know that this is gonna be a long-term fix, but the truth is nobody uses this bathroom except for Rob and I when we work out and maybe need to wash our hands. If we use this restroom right here, come in here, wash your hands. Like, it's not a high traffic area. So I feel like this is gonna be the perfect solution to just making these a little more pretty. We're using the RUST-OLEUM Appliance Epoxy. We're going with white. It's washable, moisture resistant, smooth like factory finish. I've watched a few videos of this and it looks really good. So we've got some prep to do. From what I understand, the overspray on this is like significant. So we're going to tape everything off. I'm gonna run downstairs, grab all the things that we need. I think I need some sanding paper. I have another can of this, so I'm gonna grab that. I also would like to protect my hair. I need to grab a mask. I had gotten this white in my hair and it was in my hair for a really long time. When I went to get my hair done by my daughter, she had to like pick the white paint out of my hair. It was a whole situation. So we don't want that to happen. So I have a whole get up because I do not want any of this overspray on me. The good news is a lot of what I have here can be taped off. Obviously what I have on the countertop can be easily removed. We'll just take all this off and then we'll just tape around everything. We'll put plastic around this part right here because this I just repainted, and then we'll go ahead and cover the flooring. So I'm excited to do this. I wanted to do this for a really long time and today is that day. So let's see. All right, we've got all the things here. So I actually have a shower cap. This might be overkill, I don't know. I'm actually wearing painting stuff. This is my, you can kind of see, I've got paint splatters. My pants have paint. So I don't think I need the painter's overalls, but I do need the mask. I do want to protect my hair. I've got this for the floor. We'll just put that down. I've got this to put in the back of the window there. And then we've got lots of tape. I've got a tack cloth, but I also have microfiber cloths. I've got these here just in case. You never know when you're gonna need towels. And then just in case there are drips, I can wipe them off with this and then re-spray. I think that's probably the best way to go. And oh, darn it, I need to go get a piece of sandpaper. I'll go do that, but I also have all-purpose cleaner, so we're gonna clear everything off, clean it, then we're gonna use sandpaper, then we're gonna make sure that we have all the dust off, and then we will paint. This was my first mistake here. A couple of things actually. Number one, I used 80 grit sandpaper. That's way too harsh. The second thing was that I was scratching too hard. The reason for this step is to scuff the surface lightly to give the epoxy a more primed surface to adhere to. So next time I'll go 120 and apply a very small amount of pressure. If there's any other evidence to show that these just will not come off with chemical, yeah, I mean, I can scratch them and it doesn't even budge. Like, it is in the ceramic for sure. Now we are ready to get taped up. May very well be the absolute worst tape job in the history of tape jobs. But you know what? It's done. I think we're pretty good. I guess we'll see. But you know what? The walls are white, so I feel like we're safe. I mainly really wanted to protect the cabinet and then this stuff here. Listen, I did the best I could at getting that in there and covering all of it, but I'm also kind of thinking that maybe I can scrape off whatever paint maybe we'll get on the actual like metal, but it is what it is. Here's one last look at it before we really get into this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Why am I a little bit scared? I'm literally watching this and yelling at myself. Stop! Put up plastic in the entryway. Close the bathroom door. So I watched several videos, so I knew that the overspray here was pretty significant. But here's the thing, it's like 1,000 times worse than I thought. So I'm telling you now, cover everything and cover it well, including yourself. Okay, here's what we look like. Okay, so first of all, the overspray is awful. I don't know if you can kind of see there's such a haze in the gym. I do have this window is open right there, but so far so good. This is only one coat. So we've got a ways to go. I'm thinking 2, but I want to do 3 really thin coats. I did notice that there were drips, like drip marks like this. So I just wiped them with the brush, but I'm thinking that that also is from my glove. But anyways, we're getting there. It does, even if I were to stop now, it looks better. This is after 2 coats. I am gonna do at least 1 more, but that looks pretty dang good. I am very happy with it, but I will tell you, This is a mess. It really is. I have that fan going. I have that fan going. We've got this open here, but it really is like this overspray. I'm so happy I did that, but it looks really good. I also took my gloves off because my glove was going over and then hitting that nozzle just a little bit and clogging it up. So it's just better with my finger. I'll have paint on it, but that's okay. We can take it off. This is coat number 3. This is the level of overspray. Do you see it? And this guy is that far away. So we're definitely gonna have to clean these floors a little bit, and I'm hoping it's not gonna be a huge deal, but I'm gonna have to repaint this. I tried to wipe it, you can see. We're gonna have to repaint that. But this actually looks really freaking good. I am so impressed. So this is the 3rd coat. I'm gonna finish it here. We're done. We're gonna let this dry for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna start peeling all of the everything away, and then we'll go from there. I couldn't be happier with how this looks. Like night and day for sure. But I do want to show you, you guys saw how much I taped. Look at that overspray. It gets into every single pore. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to paint that. Out here, right here, if you'll look here, and I have already wiped that down, so that's probably gonna need a spray paint too. I did go in and I cleaned all of my floors. I had to use a steam mop. So just a regular mop was not working. So thank goodness I had a steam mop. That's what I used, and we cleaned the floors. Now I'm just gonna go in with a wet wipe. And yeah, we're gonna have to like really work at that. That's a bummer, because I thought I got this pretty good, but I did not. So you can see, like I said, overspray is real. And I thought I did a good job here, and apparently I did not. So we'll have to figure out what we can use. I'm thinking that I can grab a magic eraser or something like that, but I don't want to do too much because I don't want to turn the water on and have it go into the sink, so we'll come back to that at some point. I did take a wipe and kind of go around here where we had some extra, and I think that looks pretty good. But for the most part, very happy with this. It is the next day. The countertops, we're gonna go in there in just a second and I will show you. We're gonna do a little bit of a tweak up. I'll show you all of that here in just a second, but I did repaint this ledge right here. So this is taken care of. I also repainted this stool right here, or this table, side table, that lives right here. Now, I will tell you, I'm so bummed because I'm not quite sure how we're gonna handle this. I'm kind of thinking we're gonna have to leave it for now because I'm not taking this big old mirror down, but you can see that the overspray, yeah, it's even right there. And you guys, The countertop is right there. This is where we sprayed and it came all the way out here. Like I said, I'd come in, I mopped everything, but you can see even right here where I missed a little bit. So we're gonna have to do a deep clean here in this gym, because as we kind of started looking around, even after I had mopped the floors, there was stuff even over here. Like, oh my gosh. When I share things here and I do my DIYs and I try new things, and even with the home decor side, I try to share every possible thing I can to help make the experience a little bit better for you. And maybe better for you is not the right phrase, but more so that you can know what to expect, you can plan and prepare the best that you can. Now, I had watched several videos using that exact RUST-OLEUM epoxy spray paint, and nobody said that the overspray was as bad as it was. Now, granted, possibly they either didn't notice, or maybe they didn't have this big opening here like I have, and you know, they didn't notice that it had gone into a hallway or anything like that. But I am here to tell you that the overspray is no joke. I should have taken a picture of myself yesterday before I jumped in the shower. I literally had white all here underneath my eyes, between, well, even underneath the mask I was wearing, it still got in there. Like, my nose hairs were completely white. I was a little bit panicky for a minute, and I was thinking, how are we gonna fix that? Skies are clear, we're good. But the overspray is definitely something that you have to pay attention to. The other thing is, so thankful I wore that shower cap. I can't even imagine. Had this gotten in my actual hair, it would have been really, really hard to get it out for sure. So let's go into the bathroom. Let me show you the sink and the idea that I have. This is 24 hours later, and I'm so happy with it. Now, here's just a couple of things. So I made a mistake. And when I first came in and I sanded everything down, I used 80 grit. That was a mistake. I should have used maybe 120, 200, because you just want to scuff up enough so that the epoxy has something to adhere to. I went 80 and that was way too hard. You can actually kind of see if I can get in there at all. I don't know if you can tell, but I scratched the surface, and I scratched it way too much and way too deep. So what I'm gonna do, and it looks fine, it's only in certain angles that you can see that it's scratched. For the most part, it's fine, but I know it's there. The other thing is, without being, just like leaving it as is, which you absolutely can do, it feels not sticky, but it's not super, super smooth either. And I mean, it doesn't need to be, it would be fine exactly as it is. But what I wanna do is I'm going in with 3000 grit paper, and all I'm doing is going through and just very, very softly going around and kind of just scraping off that very, very top coat. And not even that, it's just like the very top of the top coat. And it makes a huge difference. This right here, this is where I was testing, but this right here is, oh, so smooth. It feels absolutely like a regular ceramic countertop. I just noticed another casualty. My goodness. And just like that, it feels like we have a brand new countertop. I am so happy with this. So if you would ask me if I would do it again, my answer to that, absolutely yes, yes, yes. And I have another bathroom. Our guest bath downstairs, actually the countertop has a crack in it. I'm wondering if maybe we could somehow seal it and then do the epoxy to it as well. I don't know, we'll see. But this for sure is a project I will and want to do again. Now, what I will do, obviously, is protect everything around it much better. I will prep much better. And I thought I did a really good job, but I didn't, obviously. We had things that we needed to fix. There are costs that have come from this project. Now, had I just used the spray paint, it was $4 or $5, I think, at Walmart. Super easy. I didn't even use one whole can. So depending on the size of your project, like you could fix something for probably, like you'd have to have a really big countertop to use a whole couple of cans. So for less than 10 bucks, you can have what looks like a brand new countertop. That is very exciting. Next time I will obviously not use 80 grit. I will go way finer in the sandpaper, but I did go back over it with that 3000 grit and it's super smooth. So very happy with that. Now, the other costs that have come from this are, I had to use obviously more black spray paint because I needed to fix that ledge right there. I needed to fix the side table that is down here that holds the Wi-Fi that is up in here. I also had to get a new set of lashes because mine were completely white by the time I was done. I also had to get a pair of house slippers because those were ruined as well. But you know what? This was so worth it. I'm so happy with how it came out. And I would totally do this again in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I mean, look at, you guys remember the before? And look at it now. Oh, so good. Enjoyed the video. I hope I gave you some useful tips, and if you try this project, or if you have tried this project, or maybe you've tried something similar that did or didn't work, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Again, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.